Life without one of these is almost unthinkable these days, but they could soon become a little bit more expensive. A consumer watchdog has warned that mobile customers could face either huge mid-contract price hikes or crippling exit fees from April. Joining us now is a friend of the show, the consumer expert Helen Dewdney. Lovely to see you, Helen. So what's going on here? Why are these contracts and why will they be getting a bit more expensive from April?
Because mid-contract, a lot of the companies, if not most of them, are putting up the rates. So they're doing them as an inflation linked. So come April, whether you're mid-contract, near the end or near the beginning, it will go up. And for some companies, they're putting another figure on top of that as well.
Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? Because there's lots of different examples and it depends what contract you're on, whether you're SIM only or anything. But just one example from which they say that a customer with Virgin Media for their broadband and O2 for their mobile could face a combined exit fee as high as £692 if there are 12 months left on that contract. That's an awful lot of money.
It's a huge amount of money, isn't it? And sort of Virgin will say that, oh, it's only 10p a day, but actually it can be a huge amount more, you know, that's for the rise. And
is it SIM-only contracts? Is it all types of contracts? And does that money vary hugely depending on... Because it could be an annual fee which is added on like per month, couldn't it? Like something like £25, £30 or something.
It's broadband, it's SIM-only, it's mobile, so it's right across the board, and that will be your monthly amount that you're paying, and that's what you'll see rise in April, unless you go haggling.
Yeah, which is exactly the important point, because I'm aware that some people will be watching this thinking, hold on a minute, I didn't know about that. So what do you do if you're worried about the contract you're on and the price potentially you could pay to get out of that contract?
Well, when you get your notification, because you should, they have to give you at least 30 days notice. So when you get your notification of it going up, have a look. But do your research, have a look at what other companies will offer you, contact them, see what the best deal is that they can do, and then go back to your current provider and say, look, I'm going to leave unless you give me a better deal. And we do usually see far more often that people get a better deal from haggling than not.
Are you a good haggler? And should you be, go quiet? Should you go quiet on the phone or talk? Do you know what I mean? You should say, I can't afford that, and then just go quiet. Is that a good tactic?
I don't know. I tend to do it in writing so that you've got all that evidence. But it can be better to do haggling on the phone because then you can build up a rapport. But I think the important thing is to get your evidence. So if you can say, I can go to Mr. B over here and get £50 a month cheaper than you, then they can see that you will go. And then you can work out whether the exit fee is still worth paying because you're still going to make more of a saving overall.
Really helpful advice that, Helen. So essentially prices could go up, but make sure you haggle and get in contact with your provider and have a good chat with them. Thank you very much, Helen. That's great.
Thank you.